6 things preventing you from burning belly fat. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why is belly fat so hard to get rid of? You're not alone. Belly fat, particularly the type that clings stubbornly to your midsection, isn't just frustrating. It's also one of the most dangerous types of fat for your health. Known as visceral fat, this sneaky fat wraps around your internal organs, triggering inflammation and increasing your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other serious health issues. But here's the kicker. It's not just about how much you eat or exercise. Several hidden culprits could be blocking your efforts to shed that belly fat, no matter how hard you try. In this video, we're diving deep into the 6 biggest obstacles standing in your way, and more importantly, how to overcome them. By the end, you'll have the tools to not only tackle belly fat, but also reclaim your health and confidence. So, if you're ready to break free from the belly fat struggle once and for all, keep watching, because the answers might surprise you. 1. A high-carb diet. One of the biggest culprits that block your body from burning belly fat is consuming a high-carb diet. But why? Let's break it down. When we talk about high-carb foods, we're usually referring to foods rich in sugars, starches, and processed carbs. Think white bread, pasta, sugary snacks, soda, fruit juices, and even healthy granola bars. While carbs are an essential energy source, when you consume them in excess, especially processed ones, your body struggles to process them efficiently, leading to fat accumulation, particularly in the belly area. Here's what happens. When you eat carbohydrates, they break down into glucose, sugar, in your bloodstream, which gives your body an immediate source of energy. However, if you don't burn off that energy through physical activity, your body stores the extra glucose as fat. Over time, if you're constantly overloading on carbs, the excess sugar gets stored as visceral fat that wraps around your internal organs. Not only does this contribute to belly fat, but it also leads to inflammation inside your body. This inflammation impacts liver function, and fat starts to build up around your organs. This process is especially dangerous because visceral fat can lead to insulin resistance, making it even harder for your body to burn fat as energy. The more processed carbs you consume, the more damage is done, and the harder it becomes to lose that stubborn fat. To make matters worse, when you overeat carbs, they cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, triggering your body to release insulin, the fat storage hormone. This further promotes fat storage rather than fat burning. The good news? You can start to reverse this by cutting back on processed carbs and replacing them with healthier alternatives. Non-starchy vegetables, healthy proteins, and natural fats, like avocados, nuts, and olive oil, can help regulate your blood sugar levels, reduce inflammation, and support fat loss, especially in the belly area. 2. Alcohol and fructose-sweetened drinks. Alcohol and fructose-sweetened drinks are 2 major obstacles that can sabotage your fat-burning efforts, especially when it comes to stubborn belly fat. When you consume alcohol, your liver takes the lead in processing it. This means that your liver prioritizes breaking down alcohol before it can burn fat. As a result, fat metabolism slows down, allowing more fat to be stored in the body, particularly in the abdominal area where visceral fat accumulates. But the problems don't stop there. Alcohol also breaks down into a toxic substance called acetaldehyde, which damages liver cells and promotes inflammation. This sets off a cascade of processes that make it easier for fat to accumulate around your organs and make it even harder to lose. Fructose-sweetened drinks, such as sodas, fruit juices, and sweetened flavored drinks, are another culprit. Unlike glucose, which is processed throughout the body, fructose is metabolized solely by the liver. When the liver gets overloaded with fructose, it's forced to convert it into fat, which then gets stored around the organs as visceral fat. Excessive fructose intake is directly linked to insulin resistance, which impairs fat burning and makes it harder to lose belly fat. By eliminating or significantly reducing alcohol and fructose-laden drinks, you allow your body to burn fat more efficiently. Choose water, herbal teas, or unsweetened drinks to keep your metabolism in check and support overall fat loss. 3. Lack of sleep. Getting enough sleep is one of the most overlooked yet crucial factors when it comes to burning belly fat. Sleep plays an essential role in regulating the body's fat-burning hormones, and when you don't get enough rest, your body struggles to shed that stubborn visceral fat, the fat that wraps around your organs and causes inflammation. When you sleep, your body releases human growth hormone, HGH, which is responsible for breaking down fat and turning it into energy. This hormone is especially important when it comes to reducing visceral fat, the type of fat that sits deep in your abdomen. However, when you don't get enough sleep, your cortisol levels rise. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and high levels of it can disrupt the natural release of HGH. Without sufficient HGH, your body's fat-burning mechanisms become impaired, making it much harder to lose fat, particularly the visceral fat around your belly. But that's not all. Sleep deprivation also affects your hunger-regulating hormones, like leptin and ghrelin. Leptin signals to your brain when you're full, while ghrelin tells your brain when you're hungry. Lack of sleep causes a dip in leptin levels and a spike in ghrelin, leading to increased hunger and cravings for high-calorie, sugary foods. This results in overeating, and the excess calories get stored as fat, further exacerbating the problem. Research has consistently shown that those who consistently get fewer than 7 hours of sleep per night are more likely to experience weight gain and an increase in belly fat. One study even found that sleep deprivation was linked to an increase in visceral fat, even in people who didn't change their diet or exercise routine. To help combat this, aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Create a bedtime routine that encourages relaxation, such as avoiding screens at least an hour before bed, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, and engaging in calming activities like reading or listening to soothing music. You could also try drinking a cup of herbal tea, such as chamomile, which has natural calming properties. The more restful your sleep, the better your body's ability to burn fat, especially that tough-to-lose visceral fat. 4. Vegetable oils. Vegetable oils such as soybean, canola, sunflower, and corn oil are commonly found in many packaged foods, fast food, and baked goods. While marketed as healthy alternatives, these oils are actually highly processed and refined, using chemical solvents that can harm your body over time. They are also rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, can lead to an imbalance in your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, promoting inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to burn fat and store energy efficiently. This process leads to the accumulation of visceral fat, the fat that wraps around your organs and increases your risk of serious health issues. When you consume too many vegetable oils, this excess fat can also build up in your liver, worsening the problem by preventing it from functioning properly and making it even harder to burn fat. Because vegetable oils are so commonly used in processed foods and fast food, it's easy to unknowingly consume large amounts, which adds to the difficulty of shedding belly fat. But you can take control by replacing these oils with healthier options like extra virgin olive oil, organic coconut oil, or ghee. These natural fats help reduce inflammation and support your body's ability to burn fat more effectively. By cutting out vegetable oils and switching to healthier fats, you can lower inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and make it easier to lose visceral fat. This will not only help with fat loss, but also support overall health and well-being. 5. Stress and high cortisol levels. Stress isn't just a mental burden. It can also physically impact your body in ways that make it harder to lose belly fat, especially visceral fat. When you experience stress, your body reacts by releasing a hormone called cortisol, often referred to as the stress hormone. Cortisol plays a vital role in your fight or flight response, helping you respond to perceived threats by providing a quick burst of energy. However, prolonged periods of stress can lead to chronically elevated cortisol levels, which can wreak havoc on your metabolism and fat storage. When cortisol is consistently high, it triggers your body to release more glucose, sugar, into your bloodstream, causing an increase in blood sugar levels. In response, your body releases insulin, the fat storage hormone, to help manage the sugar. However, frequent insulin spikes from high cortisol levels lead to insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to burn fat, especially around your abdomen. This results in an increase in visceral fat, the stubborn fat that collects around your organs and is linked to several health issues, including heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Chronic stress also affects your hunger signals, often leading to cravings for high-calorie comfort foods. This combination of increased appetite, insulin resistance, and fat storage creates a perfect storm for belly fat accumulation. To combat this, it's essential to manage stress levels effectively. Simple techniques like deep breathing, yoga, regular exercise, and mindfulness can help reduce cortisol levels. Taking time to relax and unwind, such as enjoying a walk in nature or listening to calming music, can also help ease stress. Practicing these strategies will not only improve your mental well-being, but also help lower cortisol levels and promote fat loss, making it easier to shed that stubborn belly fat. 6. Gut inflammation. Gut inflammation plays a significant role in hindering your ability to burn belly fat, particularly visceral fat. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that are essential for digestion, immunity, and overall health. However, when the balance of this microbiome is disturbed, often due to a poor diet, stress, or infections, it can lead to inflammation in the gut. This chronic inflammation disrupts the normal functioning of your digestive system and has a direct impact on your metabolism. When your gut is inflamed, it triggers the release of inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. These chemicals not only interfere with the proper absorption of nutrients, but also impair the body's ability to regulate fat storage. One of the most harmful effects of gut inflammation is its contribution to insulin resistance, which is the key factor in the accumulation of visceral fat. Essentially, the inflammation sends signals to your body to store fat, especially around your belly. In addition to this, gut inflammation is often linked to conditions like bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, all of which can further complicate weight loss efforts. As these conditions worsen, they contribute to a slower metabolism and increased fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. To reduce gut inflammation and promote belly fat loss, it's important to focus on healing the gut. This starts with eliminating processed foods, artificial sweeteners, and refined sugars that feed bad bacteria in your gut. Adding probiotic-rich foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, and yogurt can help restore balance to your gut microbiome, making it easier for your body to burn fat. A diet focused on whole, nutrient-dense foods, including fiber-rich vegetables and healthy fats, also supports gut healing. For some people, adopting a carnivore diet for a few months, which eliminates fiber that could irritate an already compromised digestive system, has shown beneficial results in reducing gut inflammation and helping with weight loss. By taking steps to heal your gut, you can reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and make it easier to burn off visceral fat. How to burn visceral belly fat faster. Now that we've covered the common obstacles to fat loss, let's explore practical strategies to overcome them. 1. Cleanse your liver. To start burning belly fat quickly, cleanse your liver by drinking freshly squeezed lemon juice and apple cider vinegar in water daily. Consider intermittent fasting to reduce calorie intake naturally. Avoid vegetable oils, sugar, and starch while increasing your intake of fermented vegetables like sauerkraut and kimchi. 2. Lower your insulin levels. Lowering insulin is essential for fat loss. Cut back on processed carbs, eliminate snacking between meals, and avoid sugar. A 6-hour eating window with an 18-hour fasting period has been shown to be effective in burning visceral fat. 3. Manage cortisol levels. To reduce visceral fat, minimize cortisol through relaxed exercises like walking, swimming, or cycling. Meditations, getting enough sleep, and listening to calming music can all help lower stress and cortisol levels. 4. Boost metabolism. Increase fat burning by drinking green tea, consuming spicy foods with cayenne pepper or ginger, and taking cold showers. These methods help generate more body heat, naturally burning more calories. 5. Strength training. Building muscle increases your metabolism and burns fat, even at rest. Incorporate strength training exercises like weightlifting or bodyweight workouts into your routine. 6. Control hunger. Avoid feeling constantly hungry by including high-quality proteins in your meals, such as grass-fed beef, pastured eggs, wild-caught fish, and organic poultry. These proteins can help keep you satisfied and promote fat loss. Avoid soy protein isolates found in processed protein bars, as they can harm your liver and worsen visceral fat. By following these strategies and making conscious lifestyle changes, you can break through the barriers that are preventing you from burning stubborn belly fat. Thank you for watching, and I wish you great health and happiness.